happy to work with you. Donna?
Great. Thanks, Rob. You really got me pumped up. I'm very excited about the summit, and I'm very excited about, the exchange and the networking opportunities we have with our Sage Healthcare partner community. We'll go to the next slide. We've actually put together some very dynamic sessions for you that I'd like to review quickly. And again, to capitalize on what Rob said earlier, in focusing in on really our summit goals here based on your feedback and other partner feedback, based on educational opportunities, the goal to focus in on the value. And if I heard once, I heard 100 times from our partners from a healthcare perspective, the opportunity to network. And I truly believe, based on what you've heard today and what you'll see in our partner sessions, there definitely will be an opportunity to do all three. From a Sage Healthcare perspective, on Monday, we have a couple sessions planned. And before I go into these, I will mention that Lisa Hine has done a great job, and we'll be working with the CAM group, again, Lenny from the West and Scott from the Northeast, this week coming up to set some predictive scheduling opportunities at the partner level. So we'll actually work with you individually to make sure that your course curriculum matches your goals for your company, and we'll be more than happy to help and work with you on those. But to share today the educational opportunities we have, on Monday we have a session which we're naming Getting the Most from Your Sage Advantage Partner Program. As everyone knows, we are in the re-engineering stage of our partner program from a healthcare perspective. We've leveraged a lot of great ideas and best practices from our North American partners within SBS and SPS, and we continue to refine that, and we'll be able to present all of that to you at the summit as well. We also have a session called Sage Energy and What's Ahead. Mike Berger will be heading that session up. Very excited about sharing the energy roadmap with you and making sure that we answer any questions that you have in reference to that as well. Also on Monday in the afternoon, we have a technical support roundtable. Sue Fritz is going to head this up. Many of you may know Sue. She does a great job to touch base on frequently asked questions from a technical support standpoint, answer any specific questions that you have. We'll also have feedback from our research or technology and development group there as well. Ken Miller, who has been our right-hand person from a Sage Healthcare Partner Program standpoint, from a product management perspective, will be reviewing the product management products, if you will, and that will be a collaborative session where we will host a roundtable to ensure that we capitalize on any questions, concerns, and look into the future as far as our product roadmaps and are concerned. Later on Monday, we have a session, Learn How to Demonstrate Sage Practice Portal to Show Value to Your Prospects. This will be a hands-on session. It will be a train the trainer, if you will, on demonstrating Sage Practice Portal. Very important piece to the overall meaningful use deliverable. Also, we have Getting the Most Out of Your Sage Medical Manager. Product management will be heading this up by adding Sage EHR to your practice management software, that being Medical Manager. And most of you know Catherine Seltman. She's a very dynamic speaker. She has a passion for Medical Manager, and this will be a great session especially for those of you that have a very strong Medical Manager base. Going into Tuesday morning, we have a session, How to Demonstrate Meaningful Use Measures and Sage Energy Meaningful Use Edition. This is a hands-on collaborative session to review meaningful use measures, and everyone knows how important and timely this session will be. Kim Gagliardo will do a great job for us in that session. We'll also have Sage Transaction Services, an ongoing revenue opportunity. Mark Martin, who's our Senior Director of Network Services, will be heading that up. Obviously, Sage Transaction Services is a great new component to our overall toolkit. We're very excited to share that information with you then. On that same day, on Tuesday, Sage Solutions for Smaller Physician Practices. Rena Albert will head that up. This is a very key session for us due to the fact that we are counting on our channel community, our partner community, to help us drive in partnership the smaller doc physician practices. So this will be a really key session. We'll also have a session, how to demonstrate Sage Energy Practice Analytics and Quality Measure Edition dashboards. Again, a hands-on session. We've heard from many of you, it's one thing to see PowerPoint presentations and to be lectured to. We heard that very loud and clear. So we will have the opportunity for you to actually work through this in a working session, a hands-on session, and Andy McCarthy will head that session up for us on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday, we have Getting the Most from Your Sage Advantage Partner Program. This is the same session we had earlier on Monday. We're actually running this twice to make sure that we share the message with the entire partner community in attendance. Then we have Stimulus and Meaningful Use Update. What is happening now? Stage 1, 2, 3, and future. And again, Mike Berger from our product management standpoint will be heading this session up. We call him Mr. Meaningful Use, so he does a great job for us. Okay, we also have the HIT competitive landscape. Our own Scott Buckwald, the CAM for the Northeast, will be heading this session up, and he's already begun to get his session together, leveraging the feedback from our manager of competitive intelligence and other sources as well, so that should prove to be a great session. And then a session that many of you have asked about, and we have just been working tirelessly behind the scenes to ensure that our Sage Partner Portal is up to speed with the latest and greatest and all the tools that you need for a successful partner toolkit. The HIE Sales Toolkit, which will be sales tools to support each phase of the medical practice buying process. And again, our own Lenny Bender and Lisa Hine will be heading that session up, and I'm sure that that will prove to be a great session as well. We're very excited to complete the curriculum for that. So why attend Summit? Other than some of the things that Rob mentioned earlier, that it's just going to be a riot and a great opportunity for education, value, and networking, we are very excited about this year's Summit. Again, the educational opportunities for everyone in your firm. Needless to say, meaningful use, must-see keynotes, Super Sunday workshops. I mean, I just think that that is just a great way to start the week off. Very collaborative, must-have business workshops to help run your business. We believe the affordable payment plans will be a great way to ensure that you're there. Unique opportunities to connect products as well as role types. We'll have some really neat, like Rob mentioned, session refinements, and the smart tools that we'll have at the summit this year are just great. And the coursework, we know, so especially from a healthcare perspective, our ability to roll out key coursework to make you the best and most successful partners you can be in your business environment, powered by the Sage software, is really our commitment to you. So we're very excited about the summit this year. We're passionate about your attendance. We will work with you as a partner management team within the healthcare division to ensure that you get and are able to prepare for the summit ahead of time and get the most from this summit as possible for continuing success in the future. So again, we challenge you, we look for you, we'll partner with you to register today to take advantage of the Super Saver and Early Bird. The summit information is on here. As I read some of the comments on the left, I know many of you have asked for this presentation, and we will make this available to you after the session. We are also working on the predictive sessions again to make sure that we have a curriculum that matches your business needs, and we will be working with you on an individual basis to help you along the way. So register before the end of the month to take advantage of the Super Saver, and I guess we can move to Q&A. I think is the next slide. Folks, if you have a question, you can hit *6 to unmute your phone.
We did, Donna and Diana, this is Rob. We did get a question about the accessibility of this PowerPoint presentation or recorded session. Do you want to speak to that, Diana?
Yes, this session unfortunately was not recorded, but as I mentioned in the chat, you can get a copy of the presentation by emailing Lisa Hines.
Great.
Okay, if no one else has a question, unless one just came across here. No, Lisa just sent her email address, just so everyone has it. It's lisa.hine@sage.com. And feel free to email Lisa. We will also proactively, for anyone on the call this morning, we will proactively send the presentation out, and we'll use it as a point of reference as we have discussions with you, with your CAM as well. So if there are no other questions, again, from a Sage Healthcare Partners standpoint, we appreciate your participation today. We look forward to your participation in Summit, and I believe, to Rob's point, it's just going to be a riot and a good use of your time. Thank you, everybody, and we will see you soon.